Well, I don't think that many Arizonans like the taste of their tap water or buying bottled water, and cleaning those stubborn hard water deposits is a never-ending job. But what can we actually do about it? Well, that's why we've asked independent water consultant Derk Chamberlin in, because he's going to tell us how we can never buy a case of bottled water again, put an end to hard water scale, and get safer, healthier water to drink, to cook, and to bathe in. Derk, that all sounds great. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Alex.
So we just said it. We're tired of this nasty tasting water. We're tired of going to the store and buying these bottles. What can we do?
You know what? There's no doubt our Arizona water tap water tastes terrible. So here's the thing. If your tap water tastes terrible, there's something in that water that makes it taste bad, because water without contaminants doesn't have any taste at all. So what do most people do? They run to this, like you said, they run to the store, they buy case after case of bottled water, they bring it home, they stuff their refrigerator with it, they figure out where to store the rest of it, and you know what? Then you run out. But buying bottled water doesn't fix the problem. You know, that only takes care of the water you drink. What do you bathe in? What do you cook in? You know, it doesn't fix the hard water problems that you were talking about, you know, because you're still going to have hard water deposits like that, like you see there around all your sinks and faucets. And now, I mean, wouldn't it be great, Alex? Wouldn't it be great if you had great tasting water that's safe and healthy coming out of every faucet, and you didn't have hard water problems to scrub off and clean? And you know, if you buy the right water system, that's what you'll get.
Right. It sounds ideal, right? Water shouldn't taste like anything. That's what it should be like. Now, you say that they're putting chlorine in our water to disinfect it.
Right.
What is it actually doing?
You know what? It does disinfect it, but you know, chlorine isn't the most effective or most efficient. It's just the cheapest. And there's some pretty good studies that say that chlorine isn't that good for. Let me show you. And you know what? The thing about chlorine is, people don't realize this, but you absorb it through your skin when you take a bath or a shower. Now, this is ordinary Tucson tap water. These are the same test drops that you test for chlorine in your backyard swimming pool. So you can do this at home. You can try this test at home. Okay. So I'm going to pour it, 5 drops in there, swish around. If it turns yellow,
look at that, immediately.
There's chlorine. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just swish my fingers around in here just for a couple of seconds to simulate taking a bath or a shower. Put the same number of drops in the same water.
I see nothing.
And where'd the chlorine go?
Don't tell me it's already in your skin. That's unbelievable.
It went right through the skin of my fingers, and the problem with it when it goes through your skin instead of drinking it is it goes right into your bloodstream. It's not filtered by anything.
Wow, it's like a sponge. Your body just takes it in.
Exactly. And you know what? Studies have shown that exposure to chlorinated water over a relatively short period of time is linked to heart disease, strokes, and cancer. So you have to get it out of everywhere in your home. The trouble is, old-fashioned water softeners don't take anything out.
Right.
All it does is it takes out the healthy, like those old-fashioned water softeners you see right there. The only thing it does is it takes out the healthy calcium and magnesium we need and replace it with salt. Now, who thinks that's a great idea? And you know what? If you have a reverse osmosis system in your kitchen under the sink, like that one, the only thing it does is treat the water at the kitchen sink, nowhere else in the house. And you know what, Alex? What I tell people all the time is, why would you have a water system that puts something, like a water softener, puts salt in your water, that you then have to buy another system to take the salt out so you can drink it?
It just doesn't make sense. We have enough sodium in our lives and what we eat.
Exactly.
We don't need more from our water, so please tell me that there's a solution.
There is. You know what? If you're concerned about, well, number one, if you hate the taste of your tap water, you're tired of buying bottled water, you're tired of scrubbing hard water deposits, and maybe you're a little concerned about what your body could be absorbing in the shower, it's probably time you consider getting a whole house water system that actually takes every drop of water, filters the bad, dangerous stuff out of it, and it cures all your water problems. It gives you great tasting water, takes care of the chlorine that you're showering in, and it takes care of the hardness problem. And the best one I found is that one I brought along from H2O Concepts.
Right, and as opposed to the other systems that we were talking about, you hit on some of those differences, but it's also been certified by tons of organizations, isn't that right?
Exactly, exactly. This is the only patented system that's been certified by more people, more independent labs, than any other system on the market anywhere, period. So those people say this system does exactly what they promise it'll do.
And now, today I've been drinking plenty of water. It hasn't tasted that great, but today you've brought your water today.
I did. This is actually Tucson tap water after it's been through the system.
Let's try it. So first of all, it's nice and cold.
Let's
I
see
like
what
that
you think.
about it. Wow, it's like drinking a diamond. It really is clean and clear, and it tastes amazing.
I know. Because guess what? There's no contaminants in it. So with the contaminants gone, there's very little taste at all.
You gotta love it.
And that's the big difference.
It's worth more than a diamond, but it's not going to cost you as much as a diamond. Is that
exactly?
Right?
No. As a matter of fact, if you call right now and you're one of the first 20 callers during the show, and say you saw it on the morning blend, they'll give you $400 discount. Well, let's talk about, you get great tasting water at every faucet. There's no chlorine or contaminants in the shower. It gives you smoother skin, silkier hair. It virtually eliminates all your hard water problems, and it's maintenance free. There's no salt to add or filters to change. And it has a 10-year no-nonsense warranty.
That's great. And for the 25th anniversary, there's a special.
Right. There is a 25th anniversary special. If you call right now and you're one of the first 20 callers during the show, they'll give you a $400 discount, a $250 manufacturer's kick the salt rebate, free normal installation, and their financing packages available to fit any budget on approved credits. So there's no reason not to call. You can afford this system.
There's absolutely no reason to keep drinking this tainted water that's just really going to harm you, and it's dangerous in the long run. So Derk, thanks so much for coming on and enlightening us about this. Anytime. Now it's time, guys, to rise up and join the clean water revolution with this incredible product from H2O Concepts. Not only do you get great tasting water at every faucet, but you get rid of chlorine and contaminants in the shower. You also get smoother skin, silkier hair, and no more hard water problems. Now their number is 1-877-442-5222. Write it down, or you can log on to h2oconcepts.com.